You know the feeling. Your Windows PC is acting up again. Maybe it's feeling sluggish, maybe the internet just dropped out of nowhere, or you're staring at that dreaded low storage warning. Well, today we are skipping the endless menus and complicated fixes. We're going to look at 4 super powerful copy and paste commands that solve these headaches fast, using a tool that's already on your computer, PowerShell. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the troubleshooting treadmill, why fixing Windows can feel so darn slow. Then we'll jump into 4 real-world fixes, how to find what's eating your storage, how to quickly declutter your apps, how to fix a broken internet connection, and how to figure out what's slowing your PC down. And finally, we'll see how this all adds up to a new secret weapon in your toolkit.
We've all been on it. That feeling when your PC isn't quite right and you just know you're about to spend the next hour trying to figure out why. It honestly feels like you're on a treadmill, just running in place, not getting anywhere.
I mean, seriously. You click into the Settings app, then you go to System, then, wait, was it Storage? Or maybe it's in the old Control panel? Before you know it, you're lost in a maze of menus just trying to find one little piece of information. It's exhausting. And this quote from the source article just hits the nail on the head. All the tools you need to fix your PC are there. They're just scattered all over the place. It makes troubleshooting a real chore. But what if there was a better, more direct way? Well, that direct route is PowerShell. Now, hold on, don't let the name scare you off. You do not need to be a programmer to use this. Think of it less like some complicated coding thing and more like a direct line to your computer where you can just ask, hey, what's really going on? All right, let's get into our first fix. This is a classic problem. You're running out of disk space and you have absolutely no idea where it all went. So the slow way, you open up storage settings, you wait for it to analyze everything, and then you start clicking through each category, trying to piece together what's taking up space. The fast way, we just ask Windows to give us a list of the biggest culprits, straight up. Now, this line of text might look a little intimidating, but it's really just a sentence. You're telling Windows, hey, look at everything on my C drive, sort it all by size, with the biggest things on top, and then just show me the top 20. That's it. It's a really precise question that just skips all that menu clicking. And using it is so simple. You just search for PowerShell in your Start menu, make sure you run it as an administrator, paste this one line in, and hit Enter. In just a few moments, you'll have a clean, sorted list of exactly where you need to start cleaning. And that right there is the whole point. You stop guessing. Instead of just uninstalling a bunch of small programs and hoping for the best, you can see, oh, that one old game folder is taking up 100 gigs. You can fix the right problem right away.
Okay, next up, app bloat. You know how it is. Over time, our PCs just accumulate programs like a garage collects junk. Some of it's useful, but a lot of it, we probably forgot we even had it.
The usual way is fine, right? You go to Settings and scroll through that super long list of installed apps. But if you want a really fast, clean list of just the Microsoft Store apps that are tied to your account, there's a much better way. This little command tells PowerShell to get a list of all your AppX packages. That's basically apps from the Microsoft Store plus some other built-in Windows apps. It then spits out that info in a super clean 2-column list, making it incredibly easy to just scan for junk you don't need anymore. But this brings up a really, really important point. You've got to treat this tool like a scalpel, not a broom. It's for precision work. If you see a name you don't recognize on that list, just do a quick web search before you remove it. Sometimes essential system components have some pretty weird names. You want to use this power thoughtfully. All right, let's pivot to a problem that can bring your whole day to a screeching halt. The internet just stops working on your PC. But here's the kicker. It's working fine on every other device. You know, it's not the router, it's not your internet provider, it's Windows. This is your go-to fix. I know it looks super technical, but all it's doing is telling Windows to completely reset its network settings. It clears out all the old corrupted data, stuff like the DNS cache, which is kind of like your computer's address book for websites. It's basically giving your PC a fresh start for how it connects to the internet. And it's just a simple 3-step process. Open PowerShell as an admin, paste in that command, and then restart your computer. A shocking number of those mysterious, why is my internet broken problems will just disappear. It's way faster than digging through all the network settings. And for our last fix, we are tackling maybe the most frustrating problem of all. Your computer just feels slow. It's so vague, which makes it really hard to solve. Sure, you can open Task Manager and watch the numbers jump all over the place, trying to catch whatever is spiking, but that's a moving target.
What you really want is a clear, ranked list that just tells you these are the programs consistently eating up your resources.
And these two little commands give you exactly that. You're just asking for a list of processes, that's PS, and then you're sorting them, either by CPU or by WS, which just means memory. In an instant, that vague, slow feeling turns into hard data, showing you exactly which app is causing the trouble. So after going through these 4 fixes, you can probably start to see the bigger picture here. This isn't just about memorizing a few commands. It's about changing the entire way you approach PC problems. And that's the core idea. It's leverage. You're using a powerful tool to get a much better result with way less effort. Instead of spending 10 minutes clicking around trying to find one bit of info, you spend 10 seconds running one command that gives you the exact answer.
And that is the real transformation. You go from guessing and just poking around, hoping you'll find the problem, to actually knowing. It gives you so much more control and just takes the frustration out of keeping your machine running smoothly.
So the next time your PC starts acting up, before you dive into that maze of menus, just ask yourself this: what if the solution to my biggest headache is just one direct question, one command away? Because now you have the tool to find out.